Alright, thank you very much for clicking on the video. This is Gulpane, just back with another PSP review. And this one is Star Trek Tactical Assault by Atari, I think, actually. So this one, I bought this as a complete blind buy because I love Star Trek, particularly like the Next Generation and, well, Voyager as well, and Deep Space Nine and Discovery, and even the Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the brand new one. I think is absolutely fantastic. But I haven't really played a good Star Trek game. The only good Star Trek game I've ever played was the Star Trek Bridge Crew, the PSVR one. But I can't play it for like long periods of time because it was kind of giving me a headache and stuff. But it was so cool to kind of to kind of command the Enterprise and do different things. It was really, really good. It's just I couldn't play it for that long. And then there was another one on the Super Nintendo. It was a Deep Space Nine one, which was kind of a platform one, but it wasn't really that good. And then I have seen ones on like review shows where, like, you know, it's sort of like they're like DOS games or PC games where you know, it's kind of like a point and click or something. So that's something I would like. No, sorry, this isn't by Atari. It's by developed by Quicksilver and published by Bethesda. Sorry, a previous game I was playing was by Atari. So this one, Bethesda, you think like, wow, Bethesda, this must be like really story orientated. It kind of is, actually. When I first saw it, I was like, Star Trek Tactical Assault, no thanks. It'll just be like, you know, the ships going around space, which it pretty much is. But there is a story, and there is a bit of a bit more than just sort of, you know, like a tactical game. It's not really a tactics game either. When I got it, I thought it'd be like you have the Enterprise, and then you have like a fleet of Starfleet ships, or you have a fleet of Klingon ships, and you basically just like a tactics game. Like another game I got was R-Type Tactics, which is something like that. But this one is more you move the ship around. It's very clunky. It's very sort of like as a starship would be to control. And you can fire phasers and photon torpedoes and stuff, etc. and all that. But you're sort of like, the first few missions, you're kind of getting control of the ship and kind of getting your surroundings and all that. But there's different things you can do. You can go to warp to different places, but you can go to star bases, and you can get different ships as well, which I think is the kind of the hook for this game. I imagine that the developers were like, oh, the the Star Trek fans, the Star Trek marks like me will want to control like a bird of prey or a Romulan warbird, or, you know, a Borg cube maybe, or something like that. But for me, I just rather like a nice kind of Star Trek story, and then to kind of more like an interactive kind of story to follow as I'm playing a game. Obviously I don't want to be like a graphic novel, because I must just watch TV show. Then I actually want to do something. But this one has a good mix. Obviously with the PSP I wasn't expecting like, you know, I wasn't expecting like The Last of Us or something like, but I wasn't expecting something stupid either, because the PSP does have some good story based games. But this one I was pleasantly surprised with it, and I'm actually going to give it a real good shot and kind of put my time into it, because when you have like loads of games, like I've got loads and loads of games, I can't like, you know, pick up one that I don't really like and then just keep playing it until, you know, I might potentially like it. I pretty much need to kind of acclimate to it fairly fast, otherwise, you know, I'll just throw it away. But this one I did acclimate to it fairly fast, and there is like, I did quite enjoy the story elements to it, and kind of there is a point to doing different things in the game. And yeah, I don't mind the controls either, and I like the aesthetic of kind of being in space, and kind of you don't really get the sense of scale with the ships though, but because you're kind of outside of them. I think they could have done more by kind of putting you inside the ship as well and showing you the scale, but well, they can't do everything. So that's Star Trek Tactical Assault. I'm really enjoying it so far, so let me know if you've played it, and thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Adios.